Hi there, sharks.
We are the Wright brothers. My name is Wilbur. He's Orville. We're
Orville.
both 21 years old, and we created a prototype for you.
Airplane. Gonna change the world. Hello, sharks. Today, me and my brother bring you our invention. This is the airplane. Now, you know you have trains, stuff like that. Yeah, transportation on the ground. We've had that for years.
How about something different?
Yeah, lots of obstacles on the ground, but in air, what's in the air? Birds. This thing flies way higher than a bird will ever touch.
And way
Take-
faster.
So how does it go? There's no does it just glide?
Yeah, so pretty much the air gets stuck below the wings. You see that? And then that will enable it to somewhat glide through the air, if that makes sense. And one day our hope is for the American people to not only transport through the sky with planes, but live in the sky. At this moment, we haven't scaled it up yet. That's all we got of it right now. But I'm pretty
So
sure.
what you're saying, you want us to invest in a product that hasn't even been made full size yet?
Well, trust me here, it's gonna work, sir. I've done the calculations over and over. I've checked everything. It's gonna work. We just don't. We don't have a start.
We're asking for $200 million for 50% of our company.
Okay, so you want 200 million for 50%, and you haven't even made a full size one yet?
Like we said, this is a very highly experimental idea that we believe that can change the world.
How many planes will be made with that 200 million?
Well, obviously one to start. After that, we got a plan for the future, kick off supply and demand, basic business procedures, go through the book,
So this is like startup money you're asking for.
Yeah, we're ready to turn this into the next automobile, the next
I
horse.
can't help but notice, but there's no seats on your prototype. Do they just stand on the plane?
So it's not that deep yet, I've done the calculations, but I have not added the body mass to the algorithm for the plane yet, unfortunately,
How
right?
many-
Wilbur's been working on that lately.
How many souls fit on this plane?
Souls? Dead or alive?
People. Souls.
So at this current moment, with this prototype, I think at least 2 or 3 people on that. But eventually,
We'll come out with more prototypes, different models. So
How much did one of these cost to make?
so just the prototype, or are you asking for a
The
real?
full size.
Well, so we haven't made that yet, so we're not sure.
Well, what material would we use? Would it be wood, metal,
So
fiberglass?
ideally, at first, we would like to have an aluminum monocoque to begin, and then we will fiberglass the body around it to create for lightness, but not only the aerodynamic side as well.
Now, why the sky? Why not go underground?
If we were to go underground, do you think about the mining that goes into that, all the natural resources we destroy, the habitats of animals? The air doesn't affect anybody.
Now this so-called airplane, where is it landing at?
So we plan to develop this thing called an airstrip. This is highly theoretical at this point, but we want it to be a runway, not only to gain enough speed to catch the air and to take off, but to have enough area to stop the plane, because we don't have any brakes, obviously, as you can tell.
Okay, so 200 million for 15% is what you're asking.
Yeah, that ideally, that's what we go for on that.
What do you is the company? Right.
The company? This is the Wright brothers. That's all we go by. WRIGHT space